extreme attention to Austin Reeves as the inbounder.
Reeves holding. James comes out of the pack. James on the drive, goes inside, stop, shot block, gets it back. It's over. It's over. Denver makes history. The Nuggets are going to the NBA.
Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets and congratulations to John Slagle, 6501. You guys made the NBA Finals for the first time in NBA history. And John, put in all caps, where are you at now? Nuggets just silenced everybody, and they did. I expected them to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. Everybody knew that. I didn't expect them to beat the Phoenix Suns with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant and Chris Paul. But we know Chris Paul got hurt right on time. And to be honest, if Chris Paul was 100% healthy at 110%, even at the age of 30, you take him back 8 years. You take off 8 years from his life and you put him back at the age of 30. If Chris Paul were 30 years old with the Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, I still think they would have lost to this Denver Nuggets team because they are playing unbelievable right now. And they swept my Los Angeles Lakers in 4 games. We couldn't even get 1 game. At least the Timberwolves got 1 game. They pushed it to 5. We couldn't even push it to 5 games. And Nikola Jokic, he dominated. The Joker was making the Lakers look like a joke. Literally, he was. The dude averaged a triple-double, efficient, played great defense, and going into this series, I was worried about the Joker guarding Anthony Davis. But the Joker said, Gus, don't worry about the Joker. Don't worry about my defense, okay? I'm going to hold down AD, but the Joker was taking Anthony Davis one-on-one, playing him straight up, and he played amazing defense. So to say that the Joker is just a lousy defender after watching him play defense on Anthony Davis and dominate on the other end, it got to a point where Darvin Ham said, you know what, cut it. Anthony Davis is a top 5 defender in the league, top 2, top 3. This dude can be a defensive player of the year, but Joker was so unstoppable. Darvin Ham got to a point and said, you know what, AD, scratch that. LeBron, guard the Joker. And LeBron, I mean, he did a better job, but did he stop him? No, he didn't. But the point is, Joker was so dominant, the top defender on your team couldn't even guard him. That you had to go to someone else. Tristan Thompson, LeBron. That's how bad the Joker dominated. And the dude is in shape. I remember years and years ago looking at the Joker back in the bubble. He was out of shape. He really couldn't get up and down the court like the way he can now. He's pushing the pace, getting up and down the floor so quickly and playing great defense. So shout out to the Joker, man. This dude is on a different level. He looks like the best player in the NBA right now. His passing ability is phenomenal. He can pass from anywhere on the court. Any type of pressure. They said pressure him, put more pressure on him bringing the ball up the court. Did that work? No. It actually hurt them. Getting past Anthony Davis, getting past whoever, and making the right decision. You cannot make mistakes against the Joker. And then, you know what? I thought it was a fluke. The way he was just throwing up these shots, going in. Every single shot that he's taking is going in. Jump hook, step back threes, middies. Just saying, what can I do? So the Joker is a great big man. And it's a disservice to have Joel Embiid win the MVP this season. That's why I always said the MVP needs to be given after the regular season. Just make the decision after the regular season, because after looking at the regular season, I look at the playoffs and I see Joel flame out and I see Joker take his game to the next level, having one of the best playoff runs in NBA history. The dude just averaged a triple-double 2 times. 2 times in one playoff run. The last time somebody did that was Wilt Chamberlain. So anytime you're in company with Wilt, you're in great company. And Joker just put up historic numbers, man. Having great quarters, great games. The shot-making ability is phenomenal. In the 2-man game, as I mentioned, with Jamal Murray, and the Joker is unstoppable. We know what Jamal Murray can do. Sometimes Jamal Murray might look like the best player on your team. We know that he is, and we know the Joker holds that crown. But Jamal Murray shooting 50%, 40, 90 from the field against the best defensive team after the trade deadline. And yes, after the trade deadline. Don't go on that narrative. I'm for the Lakers. I want the Lakers to win the finals. I wanted them to go to the finals. I wanted LeBron to get his fifth ring. I wanted AD to get his second ring. But let's be honest here. We was calling this team the best defensive team after the trade deadline. But now all of a sudden, LeBron's foot and Anthony Davis, he's not right. This team is not a good team. They were only put together after the trade deadline. No, this is a great team, a good team, a great defensive team that just couldn't stop the best player. Game in and game out. He can have a bad quarter. He can have 3 bad quarters, but he's going to take over the fourth quarter. He's going to take over the third quarter. He might take over the first quarter or the second quarter. He was just unstoppable. We know that. And it's not because LeBron's foot was injured and he couldn't play defense or this team just got put together. We were just saying a week ago when they beat the defending champions, the Golden State Warriors, this team is a great team, a great defensive team, a great offensive team in the half court. But they just couldn't get it done in the half court against a good defensive team in the Denver Nuggets. Man, the Joker, it was a surprise. The offense, not so much, but the defense on Anthony Davis, man, was phenomenal. Anthony Davis just dominated the Defensive Player of the Year. That's why sometimes I think that award is a joke, too. He just dominated Jaren Jackson. He had a good series against the Memphis Grizzlies, dominated them, controlled the series against the Warriors on the defensive end. But going up against Joker, could not control, contain, slow down Joker. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Just look at the play in game 4. When Joker just took it right past Anthony Davis, body him, laid it up for the game-winning lay. It's just too easy for him. The Joker is proving to us that, hey, you don't have to be athletic. You have to have high IQ on the court. You have to have guys around you who you can trust. Like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who knocked down, 3 threes per game this series against the Lakers, and Michael Porter Jr., like I said, bought into his role. We know what was that? In the bubble, Michael Porter Jr. was known as a guy, a troublemaker, I would say, because he wanted more of a role. He wanted to shoot more shots, like Joker and Murray. They getting all the shots. Get other guys involved. We want to shoot the ball too. He was complaining. Some people saying this might be a bad fit, man. This dude might not be the right fit for this Denver Nuggets team. He's selfish.
You need to demand the ball more on offense. You're looking for sets to be run, or you need to cut more. What are you looking to do to get yourself more involved when you're not touching the ball?
I mean, that's really up to the play calls. It's really up to the coaches who they want to put the ball in whose hand. We kept going to Yoke and Maul, and that's I think they're 2 amazing players, so you can never get mad at that. But I just think to beat that team, we got to get more players involved. We got to move the ball a little bit better. We can't be predictable against that team.
Mike, are you at a place, I know it's your rookie year, but are you in a place where you can voice that concern and that thought to Malone, or do you just kind of just let him dictate?
Nah, I think, if I'm going to be out there on the floor playing a lot of minutes, I think I should voice that. So I'll probably talk to the coaches, just tell them what I see being out there on the floor. Just letting them know, look, like they know what we're doing. Like we got to swing the ball. We got a lot of players who can play basketball and score. So we got to get some more guys involved.
Their role as the third option, and he is excelling. Knockdown shooter. You cannot leave him open. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope turned into this knockdown shooter that you cannot leave open. Bruce Brown. We know what Bruce Brown is about. He's going to give you at least 16, 15, 17, maybe 18, 25 on a good night off the bench. This team is electric. And if they face the Miami Heat, I don't even know if Miami Heat can stand a chance. I won't say Bam can slow down the Joker because he cannot. And putting Bam against the Joker, I have the Joker dominating that. I will let you guys know my pick for the finals once we know who gets to the finals. Because Miami, I don't think they'll blow a 3-0 lead, but I have them going to the finals. Let's see if they can get it done. Unlike my Lakers, the Lakers, man. Unlike my Lakers, who weren't able to get it done because they faced the best player in the world. Yeah, and let me just say one more thing about this team. The Denver Nuggets, this core, Murray, Joker, Michael Porter Jr., they lost to LeBron and the Lakers in the bubble back in 2020. That was a championship team. 2021, they lost to the Phoenix Suns. That was a team that went to the finals and went up 2-0 against the Bucks. And last season, they lost to the Golden State Warriors, who went to win the finals against the Boston Celtics. These teams, the teams that they lost to, were championship caliber teams. Champions or someone who competed for a championship. And now they are healthy, ready to go, no trouble inside the locker room. This team is going to win a championship. It's their year, and Joker couldn't get the MVP, but he can get the finals MVP this time around. But that's impressive when you think about it, that they lost to teams 3 years in a row that went to the finals or won the NBA finals. Now they have their full roster, and this is just a deadly squad. Deadly. I know from experience by watching. So, shout out to all the Nuggets fans. You proved everybody wrong. So, the Nuggets are getting their love. I should have picked Denver, man. After going to 2 Denver games in person, I don't know how I didn't pick Denver, man. Great crowd, good city to be in, and they have the MVP. I was just so surprised that the tickets were so cheap and they have MVP. The regular season tickets were like $26, I think. It's $15. But anyway, I'm on a rant. Y'all have a good day. Let me know what you think in the comment section below.